Hey, welcome to Dirt. Wasted 10 minutes of me being muted. Fun for everyone.
Nah, it's okay, because I still can't figure out why I can't see anything going on.
Were you so you were muted the whole recording?
Yeah, like 12 minutes.
Oh,
So
awesome.
good.
Okay.
Yeah, so just to recap quickly what's been going on, because I don't think I can use the previous bit of footage. It would just be too weird. We haven't played for 2 weeks, I think?
I think it's 3. It's actually 3 weeks.
So we don't really remember what happened last time. We're missing Kevin and Ethan, unfortunately, but we felt like we had to go to space, or Dirt in this case. And we're on Dirt trying to fight back horrible chaos people. Our Spice Marines have recently retaken this area, coming down here, and our plan is to go liberate this area here with the help of the Nelpons. While that's been happening, Nuggin's horrible forces have tried to take over this area here.
And yeah, we're just about to roll for it.
Mm-hmm. And Grunty can't see anything what's going on, which is slightly alarming. Because Maptools, apparently. So, it's
Okay.
Yeah, someone responded to me there?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Weird.
Have you tried making sure your ports are open?
Yeah, I was going to say, something's...
I mean, I haven't had to do that before, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. Because I don't know what else.
Have you tried turning it on and off again?
Okay, so
Yes,
your
actually,
troops
several
here,
times.
you actually don't have a hugely strong force here at the moment. Because you've moved your Spice Marines up here and your Skitarii are here, and these guys are backed up by this full supply line here, but they're just the regular troops, and these guys have their laser guns and whatnot, and they actually can bring in their full force of gun cutters and whatnot from here very easily. So they are actually rolling at a plus 50. Plus 48.
Well, that seems really bad for us.
That seems really, really high.
Ooh, friendly units win. So these guys wreck this city here.
Well, they still only got 1 degree of success, so... Whew.
But that cuts off your supply lines there.
Yeah.
So, Can I delete these? Maybe. Without everything being horrible. Okay, not that. There we go. Yay. Hooray, I did something smart. Okay, so, yeah, that supply line is completely cut off there.
Mm-hmm.
And they now have their supply line coming down here. Straight line.
So, I'm gonna assume that our plan for this turn is to move the Skitarii up here and retake this city, while we first send Engel troops to Recon here, and then attack it with both Spice Marines and the Nelpons to effectively cut off all of these.
Well, yeah, like it depends on how many actions per turn we can really take.
I'm going to try restarting my computer. I'll be right back.
Well, assuming Recon is a... Yeah.
Yeah, you can recon and then attack. That's fine.
Okay.
I mean, you can send out more troops to attack different places too. I mean, you're sitting here planning this whole battle, so
Yeah, but at the moment...
it's not like you can only act where you...
I don't think anyone else... Oh, there is so much bleed right now. It's weird. I don't think there are any other important battles we want to do, right? Like, we just want to cut off... Whoops. We just want to cut off this area. And to do that, we have to get rid of this place and this place.
Yeah. Though really, we should figure out, like, how many troops are left over here, because we don't exactly want to send the Skitarii into a 98.
then we should send recons from here to check that out.
Yeah, and then
Should
we can.
drop pod onto there.
We only have 2 drop pods left, and I don't like drop podding this early. It seems wasteful.
We need the forces on the ground though, because they've got a lot here.
No, we don't have more forces. We can just drop pod them in, is my
No,
understanding.
I thought there was more.
I don't think we have. I don't,
Yeah, no, yep. You basically get 3 total units of Skitarii that you can use. So you can. It's not like these ones that are here are going to disappear after you decide to drop pod them in. You'll get 2 others.
Well, then we should definitely start drop podding people.
Yeah, then we should.
Like,
then
I
there's
think
no
we
reason
should
not
place
to drop
them strategically because they have to move forward. They can't move
Yeah.
backwards. We should probably drop somebody in up here because then they can move down this coast, and then we could drop pod somebody down over here maybe, and they can move down this way.
Actually, using
that
them
makes
to
sense.
clear pockets might actually be interesting.
Well, we can't use them to clear pockets. We have to move them forward towards the.
Yeah, they can only move towards Trollstadt.
Back of it.
Yeah, and
point through
it's I don't know. It seems weird to me that they'd agree to be dropped further back than their first troops.
Yeah.
Like what?
It kind of depends. Like if it's not all the way away and it's still in service of getting to Trollstadt, I think they'd be okay with it.
Well, we can ask them. Where are they okay with being dropped in these instances?
Where do you want to drop them? They're not. They don't want to be dropped up here or back here.
Would they be okay with being dropped
Oh.
here?
Here to push forward, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about down here?
Here.
Well, the reason we're dropping them there is because so that we can then flank this area together with these guys. That's why that's happening.
Sounds like Captain Silkernicus could give a rousing speech about why this is a good
They need
idea
to be there.
and in service of the cause of capturing the thing with the command.
Yeah,
is what I'm saying.
I'll let you do that if you make a command roll for the Skitarii. Explain that
Okay,
it's a good reason for them to drop there.
So here's the funky thing. It might not be that Grunty has an issue because I don't have ownership of any of my tokens.
That's bizarre.
The owner is set to me. Can you control your token now?
Hang on. Yep.
I don't know how the ownership of your token was set to me, but all right.
Okay.
Stealing
So
people.
what we want to do is we want to, push back the Chaos Forces, and we feel like the best way to do that is to have one strong unified front pushing forward, scaring Chaos away, and we can do that by attacking here, and then sweeping in a wave of righteous fury towards the top of this horrible, towards Trollstadt, clearly, and then I go into other smart reasons why that's smart.
Okay. They don't want to do this, so I'm going to say that's -20. But go ahead and make your command roll.
It's a command roll. Okay.
Yep, command roll. Yep,
Okay.
you're commanding troops.
Yeah.
Keep in mind that you still have, I believe, 3 uses of my +10.
No. Okay.
Because of the
Yep.
psychic future bullshit.
I
Yep.
can add one of those.
That's right.
I'll do all that.
Oh,
Is the VoIP kind of fading in and out for anyone else?
For crying out loud!
Okay.
No.
These are worse rolls than when I was playing Blood Bowl earlier today.
it is not Grunty.
Hmm.
So the Skitarii are not willing to drop down there. They want to be on the front line of
Yeah.
the battle and pushing
okay,
forward.
but
That's
then-
too far back.
Would they be okay with being dropped just here then?
There, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so we
making
could send them in and then have one squad drop in with them.
Yeah. So we can send in the Skitarii from below, have them go
Mhm.
north, and then drop in another squad in the city.
Yeah.
And then we'll recon from up here to the city, and we'll recon from the previous active battlefield down into Recon Place before we move our troops.
Okay. Okay, so you're having troops here, recon here. We'll do that first. So okay, they just need to make a roll, and that's for me to roll. 64. Okay. The information you get back is that the force here is at about strength 40.
Okay.
Mark it on the map. Okay. Next, you are having troop. Did you say recon here?
Mm-hmm.
And who's reconning there?
The Engel troops from the previous active battle.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. They tell you the force there is absolutely huge at 62.
Crap.
Okay.
So
what's our strength again?
the last time that we attacked the city we were at 73.
Let's see. Your strength.
The one with the
if you were
Spice
to-
Marine, it was 73.
Well, your Spice Marines are cut off at the moment from your supply line.
Oh, that's true.
So they're actually a lot weaker right now. Your total forces there are, and you're actually all on that city too.
Yes.
So your total forces there are, where's my calculator?
I think it'd be a good idea to pull the Spice Marines back to the city to defend it in case they counterattack while
We don't have anywhere to, there's nowhere to pull back. We're cut off. We have to
where we are, the city, Aldborough.
wait.
We're not there. We're
Yeah,
with
we're
the
not-
Spice
Oh,
Marines.
Yeah, we're the Spice Marines, and Oldborough is cut off too. So we wouldn't be getting any reinforcement there. We have to strike out to open
No,
a supply
your
I'm
line.
saying defending there.
Your strength here is 38.
So that's 40. So we're at 56 together with the Nelpons.
No, altogether, right here.
Yeah. But I'm saying if
Oh, if they come up with
Yeah.
all of their troops, yeah.
Yeah.
that's the plan.
So I think we should have the Scutarii fight first to see if they can reopen supply lines.
I assume. Well, can we game it like that though?
You won't get the benefit of the supply lines until next turn. So you'd have to hold
Okay.
off from attack. But yeah.
But I think that if they're not able to reopen that supply line, then we should figure out another plan to do.
But,
Rather than
there's-
try and
I don't-
break
I
through
don't-
here.
I don't see what the other thing to do would be, because we can't pick up the Spice Marines, right? Or can we pick them up and fly them somewhere else within where we have supply lines? I'm assuming that's not really.
The Spice Marines, you don't have a way to
Yeah.
move them.
So we need to break through somewhere anyways, because none of the area that we can go to has supply lines anyways.
Yeah, at the moment they're pretty cut off.
Yeah. So.
And so are you. You guys are all in there too. I mean,
Yeah.
you guys, if absolutely necessary, could evac through a shuttle or something like that.
Yeah.
But you can't take all of the Spice
No.
Marines with you.
Okay.
All right, I'm up and running now. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Congrats.
I mean, I don't see another move than attacking that city, because nothing else will get us into supply lines. But if we get that city, I assume we can use Nelpons in supply lines.
Where did they attack and blow us up, by the way? Because I missed that part.
Up here.
Okay.
See, my idea would be go back to Aldborough and dig in for a
But there, we
counterattack,
can't. How
and
are
then
we going
wait for the supply lines to be reconnected by the attack up top.
You have the Scutarii digging in here at the moment.
But they're going to be leaving to attack, which leaves the city defenseless.
Well, less
if
dependent.
you do a drop, these ones are staying here, and new ones are showing up here.
I thought we were doing both.
I thought we were doing both too.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, there are still angle forces there.
How strong would a drop be in strength?
The Skitarii themselves are worth 15, and a drop on top of that is an extra 5, so that makes it a total of 20.
Yeah, so they need to move up there to have a chance, basically. Even if these guys here attack as well. We need every edge we can get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and we're going to be there as well.
No, we're down here.
Oh.
We're here currently. Like, if anyone can give me a good reason, an actual reason why not to attack both of these two cities, then let's hear
The only
them.
thing I can think is that if we can take... Oh, wait. Not actually. Here we go. If we could take this active battlefield, we might be able to get more troops to assist in this. But that's the only other thing that we could do.
I'm assuming that being without reinforcements for 2 turns are worse than being without reinforcements for 1 turn, right?
I'm not gonna. There's not a big penalty for just sitting in one place for just a turn or two.
No, but
after
we're
a while,
attacking
it's
anyways.
going to. Yeah, if you're attacking and without having supply lines while you're attacking and just continuing to do like that, you're gonna run your army thin. You're not gonna be able to keep it up.
And I don't see what we get from going this way, rather than...
Well, freeing up those troops is what he's
And
saying.
not having to attack against the 62 right away.
But the argument there is that during that time, these places could then go in here.
Yeah, agreed.
We are at least in part blitzkrieging.
I think it's better. I think in this case, it actually is going to be better for us to attack the point south. I don't think waiting another turn, because we're only going to get 5, maybe 10 strength from that at most.
Mm-hmm. I don't even think that, because we haven't gotten any strength from any of the previous ones we liberated.
Well, because we've left people, we would have to abandon it to get the troops out of it. We would be attacking it just to free the troops, not to capture the city, because we would have to leave the city basically abandoned to have an effective multiplier to our force, I would imagine. Unless we only want to bring 2 troops a troop with us and leave 3 troop points behind. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't see a reason why not to attack on both fronts, because then at least we have 2 attempts at getting supply lines back, rather than just doing one and then waiting and then doing another one. Because if we manage to actually get both of these, then we've cut off the whole area for them instead, which means we'll have an easier time mopping up this area behind us.
Assuming
hopefully.
Assuming they can't apply a supply line here.
Well, assuming both of the attacks go well, they'll be cut off.
Yeah. That's a big assumption, but...
Well, I mean, the assumption is if we get 1, we have supply lines again. If we get 2, we have supply lines and they have nothing.
Right.
If we get nothing, we're screwed anyways.
Yeah. All right. I think I'm in agreement with that. I don't think we wait. We are going to call them up from Nelpon, right?
Yeah. So my idea is that these guys up here attack with the help of the Skitarii and the drop pod. Spice Marines go in here with the Nelponsians and the troops available here. We go on all-out attack on both of these. Bump, bump.
Excuse me, it's Nelponese. Thank you.
Yeah. Because the good thing about this being an active battle is that even if they retake the city the Spice Marines were just in, they're not getting supply lines because there's an active battle in the way.
Right.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so this first then. You're moving the Skitarii here, you're dropping new Skitarii, and you're attacking from here?
Yep.
Okay. Let's.
And I assume this is where you failed to ask the Skitarii to attack.
That is.
No, it was right here, actually.
Or it's here. Okay, so Skitarii, we'll put them there. There's your new Skitarii. We'll move these Skitarii up here to attack. Your angle troops are coming from here, so that is... Let's see. Okay, it gives you a total bonus of 17. The enemy overruns friendly units, massacring many in the process and obliterating the defenses. Each friendly unit takes 11 losses. If they do not, survivors are pushed back to adjacent friendly zone of their choice. All right, I'm going to let you roll. Well, I guess I have to roll for the Skitarii to see if they rout, but I doubt they will.
So I'm confused why they were only a strength of 17.
It's your total strength minus the enemy's total strength, and then that gets a battle that goes in the battle roll.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So you had a total of 57 versus their 40. So you have a bonus of 17.
Okay.
And then we rolled very poorly.
Yes, you do. Okay, so no, the Skitarii are fine. Where do you want them to retreat to? You can go here, here, or here.
We should.
You can pick a different place for each of the separate two.
Yeah, maybe one to Altborough and then one to the other city.
Yeah,
One should go here because they actually.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, with 2 degrees of failure.
Gross.
I'm gonna say that it's mostly the fact that they had their gun cutters here, so even with their drop pods and everything coming in, you couldn't provide any sort of air support for them, and they just rocked you.
Okay.
Okay, so now down here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you have 38 with your Spice Marines, plus the 18.
And then whatever we can do.
Yeah. Do we have any fancy bonuses for things?
Yeah, you guys have bonuses. And you actually, yeah. Well, so they're called flashpoints, like jamming the comms and stuff like that, and that gives you different opportunities to do things. And I'm going to say right now that on the up on your ship, you get a message from Ethan, who's been monitoring the battle, and he has found some unsecured supplies from the enemy troops that you can either take or blow up or whatever you like to do. So you can you can decide what you want to do about them and try to steal them or try to destroy them, and then send troops to do it, and it'll give you a bonus in your battle. So which would you rather do?
I think we need supplies.
We need supplies, but if they're like heretical las carbines, then we need to destroy them because they're evil.
We need supplies, so
it's generic supplies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It'll be riskier probably to try to steal them, so that's something we have to take into account.
Well, maybe one of us should go along with them then.
Probably someone who's faster than me. I'm not exactly the raiding type, because I'm a tank.
Well, there aren't many of us on the ground that's actually that much faster than you. Okay, so how confident do the Engel troops feel about sending out a crack team to go and retrieve the unsecured supply?
The Engel troops are rolling at a 25.
And what do I need to do to get that higher? Like, do we need to go on ourselves?
You'd have to go on yourself. You could send the Spice Marines. Yeah.
does that? Are they going to be able be available for the battle at
Yeah.
once we? Okay, then I guess we send the spice.
I mean, there's a couple hundred. You have 940 of them.
Yeah.
You send a single squad to
Yeah.
go capture some supplies or something like that.
Yeah, let's send the Spice Marines then.
Okay. Spice
What are they
Marines,
at? 30? 40?
40. They're at 40.
We could send Holt because he also is good at communicating.
If Holt wants to go with the squad of the Spice Marines, I
Sure,
don't have anything
I can do
against that. Yeah.
I'd send Kevin.
He went back up to the
is
spaceship.
He's on the ship coordinating with
Why would you
Ethan.
do that?
They're
Because
busy.
So, but then
someone has to coordinate the bombardment of wherever.
Yeah, you have
power
3
armor
ships
guy.
bombarding, so
Yeah. Then
it's a
that's
full-time
kinda his
job.
Someone has to run the numbers because you're not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
wow.
Also, it's not incredibly suited for orbital bombardment, but the Mechanicus ship does have a Nova cannon on it as
Jeez.
a last
Yeah,
resort
that's
if you ever
true.
actually wanted to use it. I mean, you can...
If we ever just
it's
need
not-
to
you can't really
obliterate
go
an
really
entire
far.
city.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to completely wipe one of the cities off the map, you can have them launch a Nova cannon.
We have a Death Star.
But-
We might need to do that.
Yeah, let's hope we don't have to, but it's on the table at this point.
Could we fire into the ocean and cause a tidal wave?
You probably just
Thinking
boil
that-
off part of the ocean, to be honest.
Skuzel, does Holt have any, I'm sure he does, any sneaky sort of psychic powers or anything like that?
Well, I can make people blind and deaf. So, in a way, yes.
That's pretty good. Why don't you go ahead and roll, try to manifest a power, and if you succeed, then I'm going to give you a bonus to the roll, since you're going along.
I would say I succeeded the hell out of that.
Yes!
Yeah, seems pretty good.
Okay,
Alright,
well,
yeah.
someone's getting degrees of success. That's nice.
I'm giving them plus 30 then. So they're rolling at a 70. 55. Hey, you steal
That's
the
below
supplies.
70.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay. So you've stolen the supplies. You've temporarily broken this supply line here. So now you're going to attack here
Mm-hmm.
with your total of 56 with the Nelpanese coming in, who
Yeah.
are now going to be involved in the combat, and your Spice Marines and all of you as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we get some cool bonus because we're flanking and they're fucking totally unaware that the Nelponsians are actually around?
And we
Yes.
actually broke that supply line also.
Can you move us somewhere on this map so I don't have to go to a player save every time I want to do a roll?
Yeah, I will throw you guys right at the bottom of the map. I'll just copy paste everyone there. There you go. You're underneath the map.
Thank you.
Cool.
Okay, so let's do a little math here. You guys don't have any supply lines, but they currently don't either. 56 plus 4 of you.
And can I do the jamming communication thing?
You did not get that flashpoint this time. You got the
I see.
unsecure supplies instead. Yeah. Okay, and
Can I shoot him with a gun? Bang, bang.
So you guys are at 27
That's nice.
bonus total. All right, here you go. Friendly
Yay.
units win. Friendly units in the zone take 0 losses.
Yeah.
And enemy units rout. Yep. Okay. So your Spice Marines are down here. You now have full Nelpanese army up here as well. And these are all gone. Whoa, shit. Not what I wanted.
They look very impressive, though.
Mm-hmm.
Those supply lines are now broken. And this one as well. Okay.
Can we supply through Nelpon?
Nelpanese. Yes, they can supply your troops up through here, but it's much weaker than the Engel supply
Sure.
lines. But we
But
can,
at least we have supplies going to those.
If we
pockets.
ever
That
to
now.
connect both supply lines, would it be better? Like, would it just add both of the modifiers together?
Yep.
Okay.
So the Nelpanese are now stretched pretty thin, but they are they have supplied your troops there, and it turns out your reconnaissance there was actually incredibly wrong, and there was basically like 20 points less worth of troops there than
Just a bunch of cardboard
even
cutouts
thought.
with guns.
I yell at whatever Angle Corporal or whoever was in charge of the recon. I'm very scary.
He's pretty nervous.
He should be.
Spaceman captain is yelling at him. He's terrified.
And I'm standing in the background, just whirring my arms ominously. Clack, clack.
Okay. Well, the Trollstad troops are going to reinforce their supply line through this wrong thing again. Through here. And I think that's about as far as they can get in a turn. And let's see. I think they will. Should I put a supply line there that's wrong? But
They'll immediately surrender. Am I a little loud? Because I'm getting an echo from somebody.
It's Nuggin.
it's me again.
Yeah.
Ah,
You're not roboty today, but you're echoey.
always one thing or another.
Yeah.
Is that better?
I don't know. You're not always echoing. That's the problem.
Okay. All right. I am going to have. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Well, since the Nelponi, whatever we want to call them, have joined the battle, the Trollstad troops are going to start attacking them. Down here, actually. The Nelpanese put up a good fight, but the
Do
city
they?
is now taken over. They actually do, according to this. A friendly,
is weird
the
phrasing.
Trollstad units win, but each
Considering
friendly unit in the zone takes 11 losses, or 2 losses, but each enemy unit in the zone takes 11 losses. So it's not the best fight.
I
but
mean, that's
they-
just weirdly worded because that's clearly not
Yeah, that's
a
not.
bloody fight. I mean,
Well, it's a bloody
for
fight
one
because they're
side,
murdering all the Nelpanese.
Yeah. but that's not what like.
All right, and there we go. Okay. And that's it. Now it's your turn.
Well,
Okay.
all things considered, that wasn't too bad.
No. So, do we
Drop
can we
pod.
find out where their gun cutters are?
You already know. Their gun cutters are based out from up here.
Yeah, but do we know if they're in this city or not. Like, can we
They're,
find
they're,
them?
they are continuously moving down this way at the moment. You know that.
Okay.
They're in this general
Because
area.
I was very tempted to Nova Cannon the fuck out of wherever they were. Because that seems like a good use of the Nova Cannon.
No, what we do is figure out where the Space Marine is and then just blow him into atoms.
Last you heard, the Space Marine was here.
Yeah, we need to get it better than last we heard. We need to see him and then drop a
Okay,
Nova
so
Cannon on him.
how quickly can the Spice Marines move down here on one turn?
No,
Or-
that's way too far.
How far can they move on one turn?
Where's my radius tokens? I have some.
We need them to clean up the stuff behind, because that actually has to get killed.
Yeah.
I think we should drop the third pod in and re-assault that city, cut off the supply lines, and have the Spice Marines go back and kill the ones that aren't in supply right now.
Yeah.
The problem is that we need
We'd be losing.
we need
mobility
our
to the
front
last one.
line to be strong. Like, really, we should have
That's why
be
we're
having
dropping them
naval
in.
troops take these beleaguered back cities.
They're not
Yeah, but
beleaguered though.
they
They're still
have,
getting
like-
some supplies.
They
Well-
have no strength left, right? The Engel troops. Like if we cut up the supply again, then maybe we can start taking these areas that are unsupplied.
The problem is just every time we cut off the supply, they just open a new supply route because it's only, our front line is only like one city deep,
Well,
so it's
yeah,
not
but-
hard.
Well, that's kind of. That's
And they
kind of-
have,
like if we
like-
get either this or this, they'll be cut off again, and these guys have been cut off for a turn properly now.
yeah,
But if the Spice Marines go back here, then this area's all of a sudden too wide.
I think instead of going back, they should go to this active battle because they're almost certainly going to be able to win that.
That's
Instead of
true.
going back here,
Yeah.
where it's a little bit of a risk.
That's
Can you
true.
guys see that? That's about
Yeah.
as far as
Yeah.
your Spice Marines can move in a turn.
We should. I guess the Nelponsians probably wants to go back here.
Yeah, we can have them
they need
retreat
to
currently.
fortify.
Then it's the question: what do we do? Okay, so we know that the Spice Marines are going to this active battle, and we'll send out some recon in advance to see what's going. Well, actually, it's an active battle. We should know what the situation is, right?
More or
Yes.
less, yeah.
Yeah.
And then if we wanted to get
The active battles are at a standstill, so any more points
Yeah.
you put into them is what your bonus is.
Yeah. And then it's a question of what we do up here, like which one we attack. I guess we should send recons into both of these. From like Onolsheim can go here, and some recons from up here can go here, I guess. And then we'll just hit the one that's weakest. But we should have a think about that because I'm gonna end this recording right now. Goodbye,
Bye,
everyone.
YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
I do.